Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome to Trippy Commentaries. You're joining us live for the new episode of the Trippy Fix. We got the latest update coming at you after your Trippy weekend. Hope all you guys enjoyed your weekend. We had a very trippy Battlefield 1 live stream here at the channel, so thank you for that. But it is time to get into a huge story here for your Monday, guys. I'm RJ. We are joined up once again by Delirious.
Hello everyone, nice to see you all here.
Great to hear from you, D. Hopefully your weekend was well. How's global warming treating you over there in the UK this weekend?
You know what? It's actually been a little better. We've had a little bit of blue sky and it is just a little bit warmer. It's not too bad.
Good for you. Very nice. Very nice. Hope all you guys have some decent weather as we get closer and closer to spring 2017. So, of course, last week, I know the Nintendo Switch was in the news, but this week, we're starting off with a scary game, possibly a game a little bit too scary for the Nintendo Switch, and that is Outlast 2. It's been talked about for a while, but we have the official release date, which will be April 25th. So, Outlast 2, possibly the upcoming scary game that might be scarier than any other before it, is going to be out for the PS4, the Xbox One, and the PC on April 25th. Now, for all you GTA 5 fans, stay tuned because we have a bit of some scary news coming at you in the world of Grand Theft Auto as well. But Outlast 2, Delirious, I think this is big news. I cannot wait to play a game that might put Resident Evil 7 in the dust.
Yeah, well, we all like Outlast. Outlast was a really massive deal for a lot of people. I think every YouTuber in the world did it.
It was pretty popular.
Yeah, it was super popular. The new one is something similar from what I can work out. It's another asylum. You are a cameraman, which I believe that was pretty much the deal with the previous one. So it's a similar sort of format. And obviously it's going to be scary as hell, but a lot more realistic.
I'm actually looking at the trailer right now. I brought it up for you guys. Yeah, realistic I think would be a good word for it. It reminds me a little bit of Resident Evil 7. Maybe kind of proving that Resident Evil 7 was the wannabe here. This thing looks like it's taken that whole formula to the next level. Maybe not as much shooting, of course, with this guy, as you said, a cameraman. Anything that you're gathering out of the storyline so far? I know it's been really hushed. They're not giving us any details.
Yeah, there's not a great deal of data. It's basically, it is a cameraman and his wife, and they're investigating a woman who was found dead at the side of the road, who used to be in this asylum, and their investigation has took them to that.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good. Shout out to Dennis Jr. Great comment saying Resident Evil 7 needed mercenaries. Keep in mind, guys, you are all part of this, so you can throw out your comments on today's stories, especially with the upcoming mods we got to talk about. Really cool stuff, guys. Definitely let us know your opinion. This is the Trippy Fix. We're coming at you Monday through Friday with the biggest updates, and we will also let you know what we have coming up later on that day. We actually have a live stream later on here at Trippy Commentaries. I'll fill you in here very soon. So Outlast 2, guys. PS4, Xbox One, and PC all will get the game April 25th. We'll give you any more updates as the game gets closer. We're looking forward to it, and we will definitely cover that as soon as it drops as well. Looking forward to playing that one. As I mentioned, it could be the scariest game of all time. That's saying a lot, but as these consoles get more and more possible, or I should say powerful, then you know that these scary games are going to be hopefully even more scarier. And considering that we're looking forward to the Outlast 2 game, I think it's a good time to give you guys the top 5 scariest games that you can get your hands on. Now, this is looking at the new consoles. These are games you can pick up right now if you're looking for a pretty good experience. Maybe turn off all the lights in your room and get completely scared the fuck out by a video game. Then these are the games that you can get your hands on. Shout out to... what is that? Alien... What's that newer Alien game, Delirious? I know people said that one was pretty crazy. It didn't make our list.
Alien Isolation.
Yeah. That one looks pretty intense. Haven't you played that one?
Yeah, it's quite slow going to start with because there's a lot of story attached to it. So there's quite a few cutscenes and stuff like that. But trust me, when you're running and it's running behind you, it does the job. Scary as hell.
Well, looking forward to that. I know you're probably going to do some more live streaming of that one, so should be interesting to see you get scared live for everybody to see. Screaming like a girl,
that's the
possibly.
idea. Very likely, to be fair, because I do want to do that one. I do want to do Resident Evil. I do want to do that.
Well, we'll see if Resident Evil makes the list.
Yeah, well, this is it. Definitely.
Without further ado, my friends, let's get into the top 5 scariest games you guys can get your hands on right now. Starting off with number 5, Layers of Fear. Now, the cool thing about this one is it's completely free right now on the Xbox One. So you guys can download this one free of charge. Let us know if you guys have played this one. Shout out to Bennett Donaldson saying the streams are awesome. Really appreciate the love, guys. Stay tuned. Another live stream coming up later on this evening. So number 5, Delirious. Always nice to get a free game to try out.
Oh, yes.
Layers of
Absolutely.
Fear. Didn't you say you downloaded it?
I have downloaded it. I've not played it yet, though.
Okay.
But I figured I am going to try and do this kind of scary montage things. So that's definitely going to be on that list.
All right, guys. Let us know if you've played Layers of Fear. Unfortunately, Battlefield 1 is no longer free, so I will be deleting that. They already kicked me out of the game, which will give me plenty of room for Layers of Fear and Borderlands 2, I believe, which are both free on the Xbox One. So number 5, Layers of Fear, guys. Let us know what you think of it if you've tried it before. If you haven't, then we highly recommend it. Number 4, Resident Evil 7 Biohazard. Guys, a lot of people were saying this game was scary as hell, but it only comes in at number 4. That's still very respectable. I think it's a pretty crazy game, but the thing is, it loses some of the scariness at certain parts. You know, I feel like with the storyline getting a little bit insane, you know, nuts, you could say, with some pretty weird things going down. Maybe it takes away from the scare factor, but that said, number 4, it's still going to scare the hell out of you. And I can't wait to play it some more.
I've tried to avoid it.
You promised us you would live stream that game, man. What's going on? You can't hold out forever.
No, I'm going to.
When?
I'm annoyed. I'm trying to not be on YouTube or anywhere else, so I do blind.
That is true. That's a good. That's perfect.
I'm gonna jump, and I'm gonna scream like a girl on that one.
Yeah, we have to continue our Resident Evil 7 Biohazard playthrough here at the channel. We're live streaming that as well. So yeah, definitely looks good, guys. I've pretty much experienced the whole thing. I haven't done it through live stream, which I think is the ultimate test. But it is definitely a true classic, and it shows you that Resident Evil, I think, is heading back in the right direction. For as good as Resident Evil 7 is, hopefully whenever they get around to RE8, maybe that one, it's truly going to be one of the best games in this genre, guys. Any last comments for you on Resident Evil 7? You can't hold out forever, Delirious.
No, we love it. I mean, you know, I don't know much about it. I know the basics, or I've deliberately stayed away from it because I do want to do it blind.
I can't wait to see you play that. I will be in there moderating when you play that game for sure. Looking forward to that.
You are very welcome to.
It's one of those things where, like, you think it's cool, you know, you're going to start off, you're going to be like, this is good, and then it's going to get a little bit fucked up, you know, and you're going to be like, what the hell did I sign up for? Are you kidding me? So we're all looking forward to that. All right,
it'll
guys.
be cool. I'll make a good job of it. I'll make sure.
Moving on. The number 3 game on the list is The Last of Us. Now, this is a PS4 exclusive, and some people might say it's not the scariest game out there, but if you play it right, it is definitely creepy, and it really, that combined with the new Horizon Zero Dawn, are 2 exclusive games for the PlayStation 4 that I really think makes PS4 one of the best consoles of all time. You know, those 2 consoles you know, obviously those two games really have mastered the only, what is it, the exclusive games there only for PS4. Something that I think Xbox One needs to start vamping up. You know, we need more exclusive titles. I know we have Dead Rising, something a little bit similar. But that said, Last of Us, absolutely epic masterpiece of a game. And the big news with this one, guys, is Last of Us 2 is due for a 2018 release. There is a Last of Us 2 trailer out there. You guys might want to check that one out. But yeah, I'd say Last of Us, really one of the better games of this generation, especially in the horror genre. I can't imagine you've gotten a chance to try this one out yet, have you, D?
I have never played it. No, it's predominantly because it's PlayStation exclusive.
Exactly.
And I don't have one.
That was kind of why I wanted to make that point. You know, you gotta give the PS4 credit now. When it was just The Last of Us, I was like, okay, I'm not gonna go buy a PlayStation because, of course, you guys know I have the Xbox One, but I'm not gonna go out and buy a PlayStation just for The Last of Us. But now they have Horizon Zero Dawn, so I certainly will be looking to buy that console and getting those two games right off the bat. The Last of Us, the number 3 game on our top 5 spooky games to pick up, guys, along with Horizon Zero Dawn, man. Great games for the PS4, and as I said, now next level. The PS4 truly is one of the best consoles of all time. So let's move on. Number 2, we have the OG, Outlast 1. Delirious making the list. We were looking forward to the sequel, but we cannot forget about the original.
Yes, the original was... I have seen the original. I have played the original. I think there's still possible nightmares over the original. Some of that is really scary, and yeah, it's that's a beauty. And I know anyone out there has not played it, go play it. It's absolutely brilliant.
That's one of those cult classics. A lot of people, especially fans of the horror genre, have gotten their hands on Outlast, and I think Outlast 2 is really going to put it to shame, despite the fact that the game comes in at number 2 on our list, guys. This is definitely a must-play. Let us know if you played the original Outlast. Oh, Trippy Blood Dragon mentioning Crash Bandicoot. That's another reason to pick up the PlayStation 4. I certainly will be picking up some Crash Bandicoot when I get that console.
Yes, it was Gaia who mentioned Crash Bandicoot as the scary game.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay. Scary game, eh? I don't know. I would rank Crash Bandicoot right behind Seaman. For any of you who remember the great Seaman classic game for the Nintendo, or not Nintendo, the Sega Dreamcast. Trust me, guys, look that one up. That's some scary stuff.
He's now going for Superman 64.
Superman 64. That one's scary.
Yeah.
That one's scary in a whole nother realm. Once again, guys, we are playing a little GTA 5 today as we cover the news for you. Looks like shirtless and pantsless Trevor wants to say hi to everybody, making a special appearance here on the live stream. Trevor, you have the pleasure of announcing the number 1 scary game to scoop up, guys, and stay tuned because we have a huge scary story from GTA 5 we're about to give you. But the number 1 scariest game to pick up right now on your next-gen consoles is none other than the original Resident Evil HD remake. Guys, this is a remake of the original Resident Evil that was dropped on the Nintendo GameCube. But now on the newest generation of consoles, they have given it another HD remake. So this is a perfect game to get, guys, for the new consoles. It's in HD, and considering this is the game that kind of got it all started, it's still the best. It's held up. It is pretty crazy. And if you guys, if you play through the original storyline, saying it's not scary enough, they have so many different modes, including one where you have a zombie constantly chasing after you strapped with dynamite. So trust me, Resident Evil 1 still holds up as the scariest game to scoop up today, guys. What about you, Delirious? Have you been man enough to jump into the original Resident Evil yet?
A long time ago. A long time
Back
ago.
in like the PlayStation 1 days?
I think it was, yeah, it was something like that. And I think it was actually really pretty, as I remember. Scary, but pretty. It was actually pretty good looking.
I know what you mean. Back then, it was impressive. It looks
Yeah.
pretty bad now, but back then, it was
Yeah,
amazing.
that's what I mean. It wasn't a bad it wasn't a bad looker. I remember that. It was pretty good. I do remember that. But yeah, I think it's a good game. I'll agree with number one. There you go. There's another one for everyone to go out and get and spend some time in the original Resident Evil.
Oh yeah, true classic, guys. Another one I'm looking to pick up myself. I've not yet played the HD version myself, but I've beaten the game quite a bit on the first 2 editions. I think the GameCube version, that remake, was amazing. So it's going to be really cool to play it all over again with another, HD paint coat on there altogether, guys. Great to see all of you. Shout out to the moderators taking care of you guys in the chat, guys. If you need anything at all, you got the Trippy Blood Dragoness. Oh, such a great one that the Blood Dragoness is, along with Guy Legend, guys. Make sure to show them love. Hopefully, you all had a great weekend, and yeah, let us know if you guys have played any of the top 5 scary games to pick up today, guys. Number 5, Layers of Fear, available free on the Xbox One right now. Number 4, Resident Evil 7 Biohazard. Number 3, The Last of Us, which is a PS4 exclusive. We're looking forward to The Last of Us 2, which is coming out next year. Outlast comes in at number 2. Of course, with Outlast 2 coming out this year, April 25th, on all big consoles there, all the latest consoles. And then Resident Evil 7 HD Remake, still the best, coming in at number 1. So, I have a big question for you here, Delirious, to end out this edition of the Trippy Fix. And that is,
yes,
with the Undead Nightmare being so popular in, of course, the original Red Dead Redemption. That's another game we're awaiting, Red Dead Redemption 2. We kind of expected a possibility of an Undead Nightmare in Grand Theft Auto 5. We have a zombie, which is on, Vinewood Boulevard there. We have some different clues that maybe there would be a zombie uprising here in GTA 5. But all these years later, we've yet to see any DLC, especially one involving zombies. But these days, people are looking to mods to bring the Undead Nightmare to Grand Theft Auto 5. And with the zombie genre, as we talked about, so popular, not only are there the big titles that we mentioned earlier, but you have a lot of these almost like indie titles, smaller scale games like DayZ, stuff like that.
Yeah.
You're starting to see mods bring that type of gameplay into Grand Theft Auto 5. And I think it's pretty cool, man. I'm just wondering, with all of these zombie mods coming to GTA 5, doesn't it just show you how much we need an Undead Nightmare to come to Grand Theft Auto 5 as well?
I think it would be massive. I mean, the amount of people that the game generates. So imagine it all destroyed, all on fire. You know what I mean? Everything crumbling, rotting away, and then just literally zombie hell from then on.
Yes.
The Undead Nightmare for Red Dead was quite slow. It was heavy, it was hard, but it was quite slow. In GTA 5, it would be so fast and so vibrant. My God, you'd be running constantly. It'd be great.
Yeah, I think this game world just makes for a perfect zombie experience if you guys think about it. And I will mention that, with the Undead Nightmare being as popular as it was for Red Dead Redemption, like Delirious pretty much alluded to, can you imagine how popular it would be for Grand Theft Auto 5 if they just announced a straight up Undead Nightmare, maybe even calling it the Undead Nightmare Part 2 in Grand Theft Auto 5? The hype would be unbelievable. The moment they made that announcement or dropped a trailer, I think the internet would completely break. That's how big it would be. And with all of these mods, as you can see right here, a DayZ mod in GTA 5, guys. Download it. If you guys have the PC edition, definitely start to check out these zombie mods because they're really all the rage these days. But it just shows Rockstar and GTA 5 more and more how much the Undead Nightmare needs to come back, and this time it needs to come back in San Andreas. So it sounds like you're all aboard, Delirious.
Absolutely. I could, there's always room for zombies. It doesn't matter what you're playing. But in GTA, it would just be magic.
I
the
don't know what it
magic.
is with the obsession with zombies. You know, everybody loves zombies. You go to Halloween Horror Nights, which is close to where I am. That's the biggest draw every year. It's the zombies. It's The
Yeah,
Walking Dead, which is still a massive TV show. And with all that said, I mean, come on, let's have it once and for all here in GTA 5. Everybody wants it. It might even be more requested than the jetpack. I think people would be happier with zombies than the jetpack at this point.
yeah, I think you're right. The zombies would be a really long, hard fight. You know, the jetpack would seem rather somber in comparison. You know, and apart from the diehard GTA fans like yourself and myself, where we go, yeah, we got a jetpack. Everybody else is going to want the zombies.
Oh yeah, I agree, and it just makes way too much sense here, as you guys can see right here in front of us, the massive world of San Andreas and Grand Theft Auto 5. It's just way too perfect. It's almost like it was made for a zombie outbreak. And it's not like we haven't seen zombies in Los Angeles, where this game is based. You know, you have The Walking Dead is also there in California, a lot of it based in LA. Why not drop zombies here in GTA 5, just like we have in The Walking Dead, man? I think that would be absolutely epic, guys. Let us know if you think you'd be down for that. Captain Shark, sounds like you'd be down for the zombies to take over. I don't imagine too many people are complaining about that anytime soon. So other big stories, guys. You know, we talked about Logan, the new Wolverine movie, last Friday. That thing is absolutely on fire over the weekend. Didn't get a chance to see it myself, but I'm really looking forward to seeing that one as well. And of course, Delirious, your favorite, the Nintendo Switch. Here's what we're doing. We're sending you your own Nintendo Switch. You're going to review all of the launch titles, including sinking all 100 hours into The Legend of Zelda
Fantastic.
Breath of the Wild. Looking forward to your report there.
I have seen the reviews and obviously the gameplay now for Zelda, and I've got to say that it looks fantastic.
Oh, yeah.
And you know, I don't think there's any denying that. I'm sure the Mario game that comes out is it. I'm sure that's going to be fantastic. Let's hope there's more.
That one's going to put you over. Shout out to Luke Dynamite saying, I live in Los Angeles. What do you think, Luke? You think zombies would look good all around the City of Angels? I think it would be pretty sick. So as far as coming up after the stream, guys, don't go too far, because we have a huge live stream coming up here at Trippy Commentaries. For those of you who've been watching our Grand Theft Auto 5, the Times Come playthrough, tonight is going to be the most epic episode yet, guys, because we will be solving the murder mystery. Yes, the murder mystery will be solved tonight here at Trippy Commentaries. Definitely stay tuned for that. We will need your help. It's going to be insane, guys. Really looking forward to that, as well as all of the other antics that we're going to be getting into as we 100% GTA 5 once and for all. Delirious, I know you're familiar with the playthrough, of course, where we're basically going to be ending off Michael once and for all. That's what we've come to the conclusion. You have the Chiliad mystery, which remains unsolved in the game, and I'm starting to get a lot of positive feedback. At first, it was kind of slow, but now a lot of people are reaching out to me, kind of saying what I've been thinking. Like, damn, I can't believe we never thought. All these different clues. It's really showing you that Michael is indeed the villain here, and he's got to be eliminated. That's how it's all going to end.
Yeah, I would agree with it. I mean, Michael is definitely a problem. You know,
Yeah.
he's the liar, the cheater. He's perfectly happy to overthrow and step over anybody.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like we discussed the other night. I think he's the one that doesn't have the missions. The other two have missions after the fact. He doesn't.
That's a good point.
And that could be a nod to the fact that he should be dead.
Mm-hmm. And that's just the peak of the iceberg, guys. Make sure to stay tuned to the live stream, and that way you will, you'll see all of the different evidence that we have. Because trust me, there's a lot of it pointing to Michael having to go, guys. And believe it or not, that could be directly linked to the unsolved Chiliad mystery here in the game. Delirious also has a live stream coming up. D, what's your plans for the live stream on your channel this evening?
Oh, I'm back on with The Lost and the Damned, which I'll be still in the next sort of 10 or 20 minutes.
Oh, nice, guys. There you have it. So we got you covered tonight, guys. Not only the live stream this evening on Trippy Commentaries, but you can pretty much head over to D's channel afterwards to catch The Lost and the Damned. That's probably the best DLC package from Grand Theft Auto 4. Thank you guys so much for joining up. Special shout out to Gaia Legend. We got Trippy Doctor. We got Shadow and Network by Fantastico Gaming. Nice. Legendary Mike, great to see all of you guys. Cino107, Trippy Delirious, man. What's up with our community? It's so much different than any other community on YouTube. These guys are a bunch of crazy motherfuckers.
Yeah, they took a lot of rounding up, but they're all coming in now. You know, I mean, for people that don't know, we do have an official Discord, which is discord.me/Trippy. Can't miss it out. I'm sure one of the moderators will put it in for you. If you're not part of it, join it. That's where we all hang out. Yep. And, you know, you can do pretty much anything you want there. There's no real restrictions. And it's cool.
Wait, you're free to troll and make up?
Oh, no, you're not free to troll. No, we have a few bits for that. But yes, we'll get into the business room and we can all talk to you and what have you all there. And, you know, it's a good crack, as they say.
Yeah,
and the community's really getting together, taking off, and it's good. It's a good thing.
Yep. So thanks again for joining up, guys. Obviously, you can be part of the community. Just hit us up on Twitter. Be part of the community by dropping your comments as well. That is greatly appreciated, guys. You guys mean a lot to us. Definitely stay tuned as we have huge things coming your way this week. Shout out to Minkster, Plur1, of course, aka Shay Ortega, V-Dog, Grim Reaper, all of you guys. Great to see all of you this week, and we look forward to seeing you later on in the live streams. Keep in mind, guys, April 25th, Outlast 2 will be coming out. It looks to possibly be the scariest game yet. I know that's a little bit hard to even fathom, but yeah, it looks like we are going to be challenged with a real-life, hell-inducing nightmare of a game, and we can't wait, guys. We'll catch you all very soon. Make sure to tune in to the Trippy Fix tomorrow, and as always, stay trippy, my friends.